Hello, good day. Welcome to this video. I am Mela Claude Ake, your friendly lawyer who means business regardless. On this video, we are going to be talking about the right of women to inherit property under Nigerian law. The reason I had to put this video together is because recently I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and it bordered around women being able to inherit property. Now, this friend of mine is someone who has sisters. I think his elder sister is currently in Canada, and he was basically saying that their custom will not allow his sister inherit property. But I know him well enough to know that his sister has been very good to him and very good to their parents. As a matter of fact, when recently their dad had a health challenge, I know the role that his sister played. And it makes me wonder, does it make sense that somebody who is a part of a family, who was put in that family by God, as many of us believe, will not be allowed to inherit anything when her parents go away? If her father or her mother owned assets, even if it's a plot of land, she's not entitled to have anything just because she's a woman? Well, these are just my own thoughts. I'm not here to share just my thoughts. I'm here to also give you the position of the law. The position of the law on the right of women to inherit property comes all the way from the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is the grand norm or the most superior piece of legislation in this country. And it has made it very clear that there should be no grounds of discrimination against anybody. Furthermore, the Supreme Court, because matters like this have gone to court and even gone all the way to the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court has made it very clear in its pronouncements that customs that prohibit women from being able to inherit property are discriminatory, are unconstitutional, and to the extent of their inconsistency with the provisions of the Constitution are considered null and void. This is the position of the law of this matter. To the female folk out there, if you feel like you're being discriminated against on an issue like this, you have a responsibility to take the necessary steps to enforce your rights. Consult with a legal practitioner and see what can be done. I will encourage all of us, citizens, traditional rulers, elders, members of families, to add our voice to these things. If you are a father or a mother and you know that you have assets, it's only wise that you put a will together so that your daughters will not need to be at the whims and caprices of any custom tomorrow. Although those customs have been nullified by virtue of the provisions of the Constitution and by virtue of the judgment of the Supreme Court, which is good news. But putting it in a will that specifically I want my daughter Sarah or my daughter Amaka or my daughter Folake or my daughter Fatima or my daughter Essay to get this or get that from my assets, it's a more clear-cut way of doing things. I've done my part. I've let you know the position of the law on this issue. I hope that we're able to take a thing or two away from this. I remain Mela Claude Ake, your friendly lawyer who always means business. Thank you so much for your time. I've also had a good time sharing this information with you. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.